I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Vince.
And it's time once again
to recommend things.
Vince?
Yes.
You know the drill.
Indeed. Football drill. T. Alright. I'm recommending a particular 3 issues, not issue 3, 3 issues, from Web of Spider-Man from 2010. Or at least these issues are from 2010. The first one is 8, and there's 9, then there's 10. 8, 9, and 10 from 2010. I'm not high, I promise you. So, Web of Spider-Man, I started buying this because I collect the Marvel 2 continuity. For whatever reason, I just think they're interesting. And I accidentally bought these. I didn't mean to buy them because there's no Marvel 2 stuff in 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12. But the reason I'm recommending...
Oh, really? Did they stop the Spider-Girl stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know that was the reason you were collecting those, and I read them for a while and didn't like them, so I stopped.
But because I was doing so much schoolwork, I got behind in reading. I was like, I'll just stack these up here and just continue to collect. And then suddenly, I thought, wait, where'd Spider-Girl go? I don't know. So I read these first because, well, they're mainline continuity. What's it matter? So here's the deal. These things have a particular storyline in them. These 3 issues. They're all very short. And the name of the storyline is not immediately available. The Extremist is the name of the storyline. And
You were so prepared.
Indeed. Well, you know, it's written down for me. What did I have to prepare for?
All right.
But, so The Extremist is essentially about a guy who decides that the world is too gray. There's too many shades of gray, and people need to view it more white hat, black hat. They need to see the black and white.
What we all need are giant crayons.
So this guy, he decides that he's going to become the only necessary gray and start killing off what he calls the agents of the gray. And so he starts trying to kill off people in the media who are bad-mouthing superheroes. So it's interesting to me. This character comes to light. He's a little more... we start knowing nothing about this guy. And as time goes by, we get a little bit more and a little bit more. And it's pretty well dramatically timed. I mean, for a comic book, timing seems to be something that's a little elusive to some people. Or to some writers, that is. And I think this is pretty well, especially for just a 3-issue mini. I mean, it's and especially just a segment of this. Because, of course... This only takes up 2/3 of this issue because there's extra stuff in the back. I mean, this one has something about Ben Reilly. These 2 have something about a woman named Jackpot that I really don't give a jackpot about. And I really don't care about her. She is annoying to me. That's mean. But, sorry, guy who wrote about Jackpot.
Is that series still going?
No. In fact, 12 was the last one. I think it was only 12 issues.
Well, look out.
It may have been... Yeah, there was 12. There was 11 and 12 that have nothing to do with the Extremist. But I really don't want to tell you anything about the Extremist's past. I mean, what I do want to talk about is the tone of this particular story. The tone is interesting. It's written fairly classic comic book with all... Imagine a classic comic book with elements of dark tossed in there from the modern times that this was produced in, and all of the extraneous dialogue taken out. It's really interesting to me, and I think you guys should check it out. It's worth it. Go ahead, Cap.
Today I'm going to recommend a book for our writing crowd called the 3 a.m. Epiphany. This is a book of writing exercises. The subtitle is Uncommon Writing Exercises That Transform Your Fiction. And basically this is, in case you're having some writer's block and you want to try some stuff out.
Transform your fiction by writing it down and putting it in acid. That will definitely change it.
There is, of course, there are, of course, a whole lot of these sorts of books. This is somewhat recent. This is from 2005. And I've done a few of these, not a great deal, but I like how complex some of these writing exercises end up being. A lot of times you'll get a writing exercise where it'll be like, a sentence, and they'll just be like, write about this, and it'll be like, okay, and this gives you more direction than that, and I don't know, like some of the exercises, I could see a person saying, well, that's too narrow, you know what I mean? But it's not necessarily to get you to, you know, have a short story that you're then going to be able to use for anything, to try to publish or to use for class or something, but rather just something to get your brain working. And I'll give you a couple examples. These chapters are separated by different types of writing exercises. So
there's one for writing with your feet.
Yes, right, exactly. Characters and ways of seeing is one. Women and men. That's children and childhood. Conversation, thought and emotion, time. History, description. Here's one that looks kind of cool, and they all have like one or two word names for each of the writing exercises. One is called evil. They'll have you write about different things. This one has you write about evil. Write a fragment of a story about a villain who gets away with a serious and perhaps brutal crime and enjoys the fruits of his crime, or simply enjoys the fact that nothing happens after this crime. Love this character and try to make him at least somewhat lovable to us. Your sympathetic antagonist. Think in terms of class distinctions, an uncomfortable subject in the United States as we tend to deny they exist here. Crime is often an act of envy, according to an early meaning of the word, someone who is evil who crosses class boundaries. So I don't know, it makes you think about stuff.
Yeah, so you can't write one about Barbra Streisand because, of course, she is not likable.
But evil?
Yes. Evil, but not likable.
This is interesting. Trying to get you to do different facets of writing. Consciousness slowed. Write a short sequence of events in which you slow consciousness down. How will you do this with mere words? What does a slow motion replay of a wide receiver's brilliant catch look like? You might consider using repetitions or near repetitions of sentences to show the gradual change in perceived reality. It's interesting. Try out stuff you haven't done before, and then it usually gives you like a count. It wants you to do that in 700 words. You're not writing a whole short story. You're just trying something out in a few paragraphs. So anyway, I think that's a good thing to have in your library if you're a writer or a hopeful writer. And anyway, that's what I have.
Sweet.
What do you think? You should do some of those.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks a lot for watching us recommend things. And
you should shoot some. You should shoot some Agents of the Grey.
I'll work on that.
I almost said you should shoot some recommendations. It really doesn't make sense.
And we'll see you once again next week. I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Vince.